I don't think either team maybe played that great, but I thought both teams competed at a high level, getting after it, loose balls, turnovers, all those things. And, we were able to find a way to, maybe just do it a little bit longer, a little bit harder, which is something you have to do to beat a good team. So we feel fortunate. Washington's very good. We had some guys individually play very well, collectively. I was just very proud of how we competed.
Probably fair to say you were tired at the start of that game, maybe with the poor shooting, but kind of what was the step up at the end?
Yeah, I don't know. The way guys were getting loose balls and getting after it on the offensive boards, and they were doing a lot of things that didn't look tired to me, but I think the defense and the shots, they just weren't going in. We thought we were getting some good looks in the first half, and then I think the defense just fueled us and got a little bit of momentum, a little bit of just bouncing our step. Guys were confident shooting it, and we were able to have a heck of a fourth quarter. But I thought they played hard really from the beginning and not tired.
Is Kent Bazemore finding where his shot is coming from more, or just kind of in the flow of the game?
Both. Yeah, I think he's getting a lot of good rhythm shots. He's getting a lot of opportunities, the bigs between Al and Paul, and then, Jeff and Dennis attacking. And hopefully we're creating a lot of pressure on the paint, creating a lot of pressure on the rim. And he can do that too. I think the great thing is, he's making shots, but he can attack and break the defense down and finish also. So, obviously he had a very good game.
37 assists, just credit to the ball movement. What did you see particularly in that area?
Yeah, I think we talked a little bit about it in the first half. If we could just or at halftime, if we could keep moving the ball, we felt like we'd get good looks. I think they were really trying to put a lot of pressure in the pick and roll game, and so if we could get it out of that first look on the backside, we thought we could get some opportunities, and the guys did it. It's things that I think they're accustomed to doing, and they executed well.
How do you pressure their starting backcourt into 15 turnovers?
Yeah, that was the first half. I thought, we couldn't make a shot, and they turned it over a lot. It was kind of, I think our hands, it's something that hopefully we're doing on a regular basis within the confines of our system, within the confines of our defensive rules. And I think we just got guys that are really active, really long, and they're committed to making passes difficult. So when you make it difficult on the passer, then hopefully you create turnovers.
Is that an advantage for you too when you can put a wing on Bradley Beal as opposed to the other shooting guard or something?
Well, I think we learned that being able to maybe change up the looks. But the interesting thing, I think Dennis does first of all, Bradley Beal is one of the toughest covers in the league. He's coming off screens, but we can put Dennis on him at times. We put Bays on him at times, Tabo on him at times, and then we also can switch the look up on John Wall. So, there's some familiarity between these two teams, and I think being able to change up the defensive look on those guys. Some nights tonight was, it looked okay. Other nights they've made us look bad.
Coach, in the last two games, you averaged 62 points in the second half. Tonight, 73 points. What are you telling those guys coming out in the second half?
Not a lot. They know how to play basketball, so we usually talk a lot about defense at halftime. So whatever they're doing offensively in the second half you have to ask them.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.